This is the second clip in this series looking at the online data search interface. If you have not already done so, we recommend that you view the previous clip first. In this clip, we'll look at where we might find extra information in the dataset, how we can sort our results, and how we can print some of the information we find. A search in some datasets may not show all available information in the table of results. Some datasets may include or provide access to extra information. This can occur when the information in a field is too long to be displayed, there is data in a hidden field, or there is a link to another document that may be a source of more information. A search of the Queensland Customs House shipping dataset for Charles Wilson will give a number of rows in the results. Some of the text in the comments field are incomplete. If we click on a row, a box will open showing the complete text for all fields, along with any hidden fields. If we search for the Jones family in the Sherwood Cemetery dataset, we notice that the photo field text is blue, indicating a link. If we click on this text, it will display an image connected to this record. When you have finished with the image, close the tab to return to the search results. If we search for the surname Bachmann in the Immigrants from Hamburg dataset, we see that the text in the year field is blue. If we click on this link, it opens a new tab displaying a PDF file with additional information. Close the tab when you are done. Depending on the operating system running on your computer and how it is configured, the outcome of clicking on one of these links may be slightly different to the common ones shown in this clip. Sorting the results of a search is a way of managing a large volume of useful information. By default, the results of a search are sorted initially by two columns, usually preset to surname, then given names. Results can be sorted by other columns by changing the settings for sort by and second sort. The sort fields do not need to be fields in which you have entered a search value. A search of the combined Queensland electoral rolls dataset for the surname Lockett results in 95 entries. If we change the Show Entries option to 100, we can scroll through them easily. The results are sorted on surname, then given name, but since the surname for all results is Lockett, this is not much use. If we change the Sort By field to Year, the results are displayed in year order. This will allow us to see the movement of people over time, but unfortunately the individuals are scattered. By swapping the Sort By and second sort to given names and year respectively, the records for an individual are kept together, making it easier to track changes of location. An alternative way of sorting the records involves using the column headers in the results section of the web page. By clicking on a column header, the records will then be sorted based on that column. Let us first reset our search in the combined electoral rolls and again search for Lockett. We'll change the Show Entries to 100 as before. At the moment, the records have been sorted on surname, then given name. If we click on the Given Names header, we don't see any change except for the appearance of a small blue triangle above the Given Names column. This indicates that the records are sorted on this column. To reverse the sort order, we can click on the column header a second time. The blue triangle has now changed direction and the records are sorted in the reverse order. Clicking it again will take it back to our previous results. To further sort by another column, hold the Shift key down while you click on the second column header. To achieve our earlier result in which we had sorted by given name then year, we should Shift click on the Year column. After a few moments, the results for each individual are sorted by the year. Before we leave sorting, let us look at another example. It might be useful to know who lived at the same address. To keep things simple, we'll reset the search. After we run the basic search, we can see that the place of living field looks useful. If we click on the header, the results are sorted on this field. To group entries for a particular year, a useful second sort might be the year field. We'll shift-click on the year field header. If we scroll down, we can see groups of people living at particular addresses, such as Kenrick Street. The number of people at these addresses changes depending on the year. A number of explanations may be appropriate. It is also worth noting that variations on addresses are apparent. More Kenrick Street residents, but without a street number, appear further down. Putting these together would require a different strategy. The printing facilities available through online data search are currently basic. After a search result is obtained, the record rows displayed can be printed one web page at a time. Click on Print, and after selecting your printer, your printout will look something like this. After printing, you can select the next page of results and print them too. If you increase the number of entries per web page by clicking on the Show Entries drop-down menu, you can increase the number of records printed at one time. These entries might be printed across several pages, depending on how many entries are displayed. Only that which is displayed on the search results screen will be printed. The remainder of the text for incomplete fields and hidden fields will not be included. In the next clip, we'll look at the use of wildcard characters when searching and how we can use the global keyword search tool to seek records across all the datasets available through online data search.